To doing the shit regardless of how you feel or whatever. We doing it.
And cheers to a divine path set out for specifically for you.
Yeah.
Ashe.
So since we know each other for real, this is gonna be fun.
Yes.
We'll get into different stories.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
We ready, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna try not to show things through my face.
What do you mean? We're being ourselves. We're not.
Okay, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it too much.
TikTok, think TikTok over IG. Like this is
okay.
We're being real.
Okay.
We still trying to be cute, but we being real.
Okay.
I have some behind the scenes footage with the 2 plaits in my head. Okay, so because people need to know when you have natural hair, you got to twist it before it looks like this. It don't. I'm not gonna wake up with my hair like this.
Listen,
my hair will say no ma'am. My hair will
say,
look, my hair will say, you thought.
Look, I don't remember those days.
Like
no.
You better. Welcome to MILF Ministry. My name is Ayodele and I'm here with Illiana. I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Hi, you guys. I am Illiana. I am a surgical tech, but I am originally a creator. You know, we're still trying to find that path. We have too many passions, but it will be narrowed down soon.
Okay. There's no rush. There is no rush.
Yes, we're explorers of life, okay?
So I'm Ayodele. I introduce myself as the motivational MILF and the professional alchemist. So basically here at MILF Ministry, every episode we're exploring a dose of honey. Illiana and I, we love music.
Yes.
Back in 2020 to 2021 New Year's Eve, I think.
Yes.
2020 New Year's Eve to 2021
because of COVID.
Right. We did our own illegal, unauthorized versus.
Yes. Okay.
A sex playlist battle.
Mm-hmm.
I won. You can't answer.
I still think that I won, but people aren't hip to my shit. Okay. People aren't hip to my shit. Okay. We like the underground over here.
But anyway, we're not here for that. That doesn't matter. I am so glad that you're here.
Yes. I'm glad I'm here too.
But let me sound. Let's be serious. But yeah, so we did a sex playlist versus battle.
Yes.
People were Shazamming my list.
And mine too. They were asking me in the DMs, what is that? Because I gave some unknown stuff.
Exactly. We both like indie music too. So that's
we'll
start there and we'll see where the conversation goes.
Yes.
But before we get to music, let's do some backstory. So Illiana is an intense personality. Literally everyone that Illiana talks to, when I first met, I thought she was flirting with them, including myself.
and you the first person I heard that from.
Because I speaks the truth. I'm not shy.
I can see it.
So, yeah, I think I met you with Tiffany.
You did.
So I met you with Tiffany. Yes. I think I was very high.
You definitely were.
My memory.
It was on your birthday.
But I was home, and that's my business.
And I wasn't judging.
Right.
Listen, I probably was off of 4 shots?
Yeah, who knows? When I have a house party,
It was fun.
Yes.
It was fun.
I don't remember what year birthday that was, but I had a little bit of change because I cooked them food.
I think it was 2017 or 2018 because...
No, it would have been, it's before 2018. Because I was full MILF mode by 2018.
Okay, so it had to be 2016, 2017, because I remember that's when I broke up with my ex. And she was stalking me.
Dang.
Yeah.
I really can't remember. That's so sad.
Yeah, that was the...
And I'll be mad. I'll be offended if you didn't remember when you met me, respectfully. But nonetheless, we still friends, okay?
Yes.
Well,
I'm not offended.
Right. Well, I was lit, and then we started hanging out. I'm guessing African dance class.
Yes.
Afrobeat.
Yes.
And she loves astrology, and I think I was into astrology and crystals. I had just stuck my pinky toe in it, so we would share conversations over that.
Yeah, and we're both Aries moons.
Yes,
she's Scorpio sun. I'm Scorpio rising. I mean, Sag is somewhere in there, somewhere. Cancer somewhere in your chart somewhere. But
I don't know if I got Cancer in my chart. I should do. I know I have my Capricorn. My Venus is Capricorn. Rising Sagittarius, Aries moon, Scorpio sun.
I gotta do a whole chart reading for you.
Yeah. Jaleel said he wants to do one for me too. I need to hold him to it because he comes from a family. He comes from a family of astrologers.
Yes. Maybe I need to see him.
Yes. So we're here to talk about honey, and music is like the purest form of honey that I know. Like, music brings me so much joy. It can make me emotional. Make me laugh, cry, all these things.
Yes.
It could involve, it could literally teleport me to a specific moment in middle school or whatever. So
that feeling of nostalgia is a feeling that you will never forget. Yeah.
So because we both like music so much, we're gonna talk about something that I labeled the clippity clap frequency.
Okay. I like that.
The clippity clap frequency.
I like that.
Because you and I, we specialize in that. When it comes to like,
for
this
sure.
Is when we bonded. We would be listening to something like, ooh.
Oh, for sure.
I could ride some dick to this.
We gotta have the music playing. Yes. Like, what is it without it?
Yeah. And someone could get kicked off the rotation because their playlist is trash.
I will get turned off.
I'm gonna ask you your playlist, or you won't even get to turn me off because I'm gonna ask you what you would play.
Yes.
And if you start saying the wrong songs, I don't care how fine you are. Goodbye.
But you know what? I think I'm gonna add that to my regimen.
You should. Save yourself some time.
Okay. I sure will now. Actually,
because respectfully, what you want to get down to, it matters. And it's nice when you like the same things or similar things.
It is so nice. Yeah. And the other person has to be open.
Yeah.
To open, because I don't know. That's why I don't like hood niggas, honestly.
Now hold on now. Hold on. We in LA.
Okay.
This is a safe space for the hood.
Let me not do that. I'm from Compton, so I know. I'm from Compton.
For real.
Period. But you know, it's just, I don't know.
They like R&B. Don't do the hood like that, bro. And Kendrick is bringing them.
R&B, but what else? What else? Like, is there drum and bass? Is there alternative? Is there rock? Is there? It's usually not open, and for me, like, I'm gonna test you. I'm gonna test you in the car.
So how open? Because I'm very prejudiced when it comes to the music.
See, when it comes to the bedroom and outside of the bedroom, it's different. Okay. It's different. Okay. So what are we talking about specifically?
We can start in the bedroom since it's MILF Ministry.
Okay.
I need Africa. I need. It's gotta feel black.
Okay.
I have very few others on my groove list.
Okay.
So to speak.
I will say that I need the song to invoke feeling.
Yeah.
I need the song to hit my soul.
For sure.
Just like I need them to hit my soul.
Period.
You know, and if the two aren't adding up, it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So music is very important. I don't think I realized that it was such a big thing for me. I would say until I was dating someone.
Did you guys have different music tastes, or what was going on?
He just wasn't into music.
What was y'all fucking to?
He just wanted to fuck. I think that was the problem.
To what though?
Like, Like he
To
would play
crickets?
he would play some, like, every once in a while, like some shit would come on, like, okay, it would be good, but then every once in a while there would be like some twerking shit like that came on in the middle, and I would literally stop, like, turn that, like, that's what I would say, like I would stop and I would tell them, like, turn this, because I can't, like, I can't do that.
So there was no playlist that you had on YouTube or playlist that you could go to play?
Like,
Because if the person doesn't care, then just play your music. Or
I mean, yeah, but you know, when you're with someone, you don't want to be the one to be the DJ all the time.
that's true. That's true.
Like, you want to give them an opportunity,
for sure.
you
It's
know.
part of the attraction too. Like, oh,
Yeah.
that's how you feel.
But then
Yeah.
also, when you see that someone else is open to what you're listening to, I think you automatically assume, like, okay, this person is gonna have some good music because they recognize my good music,
Right.
You know,
Right.
And I think that maybe in the long run, his taste did change as far as the playlist went. But I will say in the beginning, like, it took some time to kind of reconfigure that shit out.
Okay.
You know, so over time I think he got the vibe, but at first it was like all types of shit playing. Like, I'm not about to be listening to twerk that ass up and down. Like, I'm not.
Yeah,
no,
it's not giving.
No, we like sensuality over here.
Yes.
I mean, we're also sexual, but like, we like that sensuality and passion, you know, and
Yes.
we like all of our senses to be touched.
For sure. So, since I accuse you of flirting with everyone, my first music question is
so
going
funny.
to be so funny and so true.
I can't.
But let me leave you alone. What is a song that somebody could play where you would be like, is you flirting with me? Wait a minute. The song you'd be like, hold on.
Oh.
Like, you put your hair behind that ear.
Yeah. No.
In the car.
Okay,
like, that's how you feel?
Okay. I think Adina Howard.
No, wait a minute. Which song? Because it can't be no freak like me or nothing. Please.
I feel like, and you know what? The only reason why I said that is because I remember way back in the day, like when I first, like, you know, was discovering self. I was just an R&B head. I played Adina Howard, and somebody was like, "What you trying to tell me?"
Okay.
I was like,
fair,
I wasn't trying
fair.
to say nothing but shit. If you caught a message from that, okay. But
what song has someone played where you caught the message? Who was flirting with you? Because we know you flirt with everybody. I'm slandering your name the whole
right. I'm like, So I would say I like the song. I like Giveon, like Garden Kisses.
Okay, I don't know that one, but I know he's got some Cheat on Your Man songs.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember the song, like Still Don't Think You're Beautiful, you know. I
don't think I heard that one. I don't think I heard. Well,
wait. If this is what you want, baby, okay. And my hands, well, they don't be long.
Yes, I know. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I know the melody. Yes. But this one is called Garden Kisses, and he's like, shop. Oh, I can't play it. Damn.
No.
Okay. Well,
we just getting started.
Right. Right. Okay. So Garden Kisses.
We can insert it here. I'm joking.
Right.
I'm not paying for the graphics.
I'm like, demonetized. But no, it goes like, hold on, you guys. It goes.
Cannot with you, bruh.
It goes like God God and kisses. Wait, I can't do it.
Okay, y'all can Google the song.
Yes, I was just about to say thank you. Okay, yeah, Google that.
Okay.
And trust me, you're gonna fall in love as soon as you hear that song. But yeah, like I would say my ex played that in the song one time. And I had to ask him. Like what are you giving right now?
Okay.
Like, yeah. So I would say that's one for the sex playlist.
So because I'm trying to think of one that's like, because the most of the stuff I like is pretty clear. What's going on?
Yeah.
But like my old school one would have to be like 112. You already know.
Oh, that's a good one.
You already know.
That's a good one. Okay.
What you trying to say?
I would say I have experienced a Sade playlist.
Sade's a good one.
That was amazing.
That's like intellectual. Like, see, now when we go to Sade is literally one of my first feminine, saucy memories. Sade's Sweetest Taboo.
Yeah.
The,
yeah.
And her voice, like I was like 5 years old, and I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Or is it a crime?
Yes, that was a classic. Yeah.
See, and that's one thing about me. Like, I need my mind to be fucked.
Sade's good for that because she's got them lyrics. She's got that melody. She's got She's got the elements that you need.
I'm okay with it, but I would prefer I don't prefer like the blatant.
I love it. My favorite blatant song is Tank Sexy. I've been thinking.
But I love Tank though.
I do feel like foreplay. I'm gonna do whatever you say.
Yes.
We're not confused when that comes on.
Yes. No, don't get me wrong. I love my classic, R&B artists like Tank, like Genuine.
Yes.
Like I can name a few, but yes, I love my classics.
Okay.
I do. But for me, that's more so like a car ride.
Right. Oh, okay. So if I had to give you, this is not a new song, but it's definitely newer than 112. The song would be Gallant Gentleman. So he's like, tell me, have you ever had a gentleman?
I don't think I heard that one.
If not, then girl, you deserve a gentleman.
Okay.
Take you out to dinner like a gentleman. Or does he say eat you for dinner? My mind is nasty, so I'm thinking he's saying eat you for dinner.
Listen, we don't mind that.
Either way, take me to dinner, eat me for dinner, both work. You can do both.
Right.
But yeah, he talks about, have you ever had a gentleman? So if I'm riding in the car and someone puts that on, I'd be like,
you know what?
What are you talking about?
I would probably think twice. Probably think twice.
Like, hold on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that would be a cute way to start. So let's
see.
Go back.
I'm used to guys. I guess I'm used to guys that are like nerds, but like got a little bit of hood in them, like a little bit of swag in them. So,
what songs would they be playing?
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, I'm not doing the sex. I'm off of the sex playlist now, but just in general, I know, for instance, like my ex literally used to play anime music.
Okay, well,
in the morning time.
Let's move on to the next because I don't want to. I have anime lovers in my family, and I'm not gonna laugh.
See, I love drum and bass. I love that's been my thing lately, like electronic drum and bass, and it's always R&B. That's
always
that's a given. Yeah. But yeah, I've really been into the drum and bass lately, like the electronic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's take it back. So I already told y'all Sade is one of my first musical memories, Sweetest Taboo.
Yeah.
One of my first male memories is Bob Marley. I got Icons as my first memories. I've been having great taste, respectfully.
Yeah.
So I'm a little kid and I'm seeing Bob Marley and he's playing Steered Up. He's playing the guitar and they're swaying. Doom, 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 doom. And I'm like, okay, this sounds good. And he talk about Steer It Up. Little darling. Now I know I can't sing, but y'all gonna listen today. Anyway,
yes.
I was like, who the fuck is that?
No, but look. Okay,
Saucy.
there's this one Jamaican song that I just discovered and I love. And I know it's an old school one.
Okay.
But I just discovered it. It's growing.
Oh, that's a jam. That's a jam. Da, 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 da.
It's growing. I love that.
That was a classic time. The early 90s reggae. That action.
Yes.
I'm
still in love.
Yeah.
With
I won't try to harmonize.
boy. Now, I think that is actually one of my all-time favorites.
Reggae?
One of
Okay.
I'm still.
That's a good one.
love. Yeah. For sure. Actually that is on my playlist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's one of your first music memories? Like
One of my first music memories. You know what? I always said, like, even as a kid, the first time I heard walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. A slave.
Okay, that's giving such an LA childhood. Like, was that
really?
Where was that group from? It's giving 80s.
No, it's definitely 80s.
So that was your mama's jam then.
Yeah, I think I heard it from my dad.
Because you're a 90s baby.
I'm a 90s baby, but I like old school music.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up, at the family functions and everything. That's all they played. So I always caught that vibe. Even to this day, like I'll play some Tina Marie, like some Rick James, like I get jiggy with it.
So you were given musical ears as well, because
for sure.
One thing I talk to my daughter about a lot is like, who y'all finna be turning up at 60 to Tatiana Bust Down? Like, what are y'all gonna be dancing to? What are y'all gonna?
The quality of music these days, like,
But you know what? Every generation goes through that, and so I'm like, I'm trying not to sound like my parents, because my parents hated pop, they hated, but I'm like, they sounded good sonically. Snoop.
Don't get me wrong, like I love some Ice Spice stuff. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, I do love some Ice Spice stuff. I love some Ice Spice stuff. I love some Sexy Red stuff.
I don't know nothing new.
Barely. But when
I know no R&B though, for sure.
Yeah. Now there's some new school R&B.
Love them. Aaron Ray, we can start there.
Ye Ali is my
all-time
favorite. Okay, all-time favorite. Okay.
I would start with Sir, but Sir is not really new because he's been in the game for almost 10 years. But Sir is my top.
Honestly,
that's my favorite.
Sir, like he's that grown R&B.
Exactly.
Like you got to really listen to the lyrics. And
for sure, he's a Scorpio.
Right.
Scorpio shit. Yeah.
This is true. But for me, I need both to match, and it's very rare that you have Sir have like a good beat and then also good lyrics. Like
now, see what we not gonna tolerate on this here podcast is Sir slander in Los Angeles, California.
No, I love some.
You said a good
Sir's
beat.
Music. I love some
good beat, but what? Okay, you mean like young and hip? Because he does make
not necessarily young and hip. Like,
because I could go down his list. Life is good, banger. The Evils. One split for day. Like he got man. Don't do Sir now.
Okay.
Don't do him now.
All right, Sir.
Right.
Sir.
He got some.
All right, Sir.
But a lot of his stuff that I like is super duper emotional, and it's like
No, he's
I don't
definitely.
think you want to be at the club, like not necessarily vibing. And I think that's the issue. It's like that's for the house or that's for a specific event.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play your music at my events, okay? They gonna learn
Look,
something when
I'm
they
a
come
dance
out.
to it.
Okay.
I'm a dance
You
to
gonna be in
it.
the chair. Ooh, nah, nah.
Exactly. I'm gonna be like,
Ooh, mama. Right. He makes music. You know what? Sir makes music for you to run. You on a date. You're supposed to be rubbing their legs,
okay, yes.
rubbing their shoulders, kiss. He made music to kiss on the neck.
I'll
too.
say that, but it's not for the sex playlist. For me.
No, Sir is on my sex playlist.
For me. Okay, I can.
Ooh, nah, nah.
I can probably only think of like 2 that I would put on my playlist.
He got ooh, nah, nah. I'm trying to think of like. Yeah,
and I need to be reminded of them.
The others, yeah, the songs be so emotional. You don't want to be that emotional. That's what it is.
And you know what? What's that other guy? You actually put me on to someone else. It was another R&B artist. That's underground. He's underground too. And he was someone's ex. Amari? No, Omar something. Omar something.
There's Xavier Omar.
No. I love Xavier Omar, actually.
Okay.
I actually love him. When I think of it,
he was someone's ex. When did I put you on his
a famous person's ex? I forgot exactly.
Do you not remember none of the songs though?
Like that's how you know it didn't really stand out to me. Mm-hmm. But maybe it was Amari something. And at first I liked his music, but then the more I listened to it, it was like, I don't know. Like it's kind of, you know, those beats that some artists have these days.
Oh, Iman Omari.
Yes. Iman Omari.
Okay.
Yes. So at first I did like maybe like 2 or 3 of his songs.
Yeah.
But then the more I started listening to him, I'm like, I don't know. It's not really vibing with me. Like, it's hard to catch it. It's hard to...
That's a funny thing.
It's hard to... It's hard.
So, yeah. Iman is someone that I like to reference as an R&B orchestra kind of thing. So like, you know, djembe, you have like accompaniment, first accompaniment, second accompaniment, third accompaniment. You have the drums, the kinkini, all that stuff.
Yes.
That's what his music sounds like.
Yes.
Because like when Kwesi said that that's my favorite artist, I'm like, duh. Like he's making R&B djembe. Yeah.
That's the perfect way to put it.
So like he's got
a lot of different things happening at once.
The same time. Yeah.
And then if you don't catch it, it's like, oh shit, I'm kind of lost, and then now I can't get the vibe, and now I'm out of the mood, and now I'm gonna go to the next song.
Right. He's got bangers like Energy, like that's
I like Energy.
You smoke, you're gonna vibe to Energy for sure.
Yeah.
But like he's got other records where it's just like a lot going on, and you're just like, I'm too high for the horns and the ticking and the this. So I get it. I know what you mean.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then it's funny. He's worked with all kind of artists.
He has, and isn't he a song like a big time songwriter too?
I think so. Like he's a producer, a DJ, and an actual artist. Yeah.
He's very talented. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
so talented. And for him to hear all those little nuances in the,
it's definitely giving djembe orchestra.
Oh, for sure, it's giving a musical genius, but learn how to hone it in.
Yeah, you know what?
Like you know. I'm just saying.
Right. We're here to say how we feel. It's our opinion.
Yes. Respectfully.
Okay, so we talked about first musical memories. We talked about songs that sound like flirting. Okay, so I have like a ride out playlist. Like if I'm going, like when I would drive to my comedy shows. Like, you know, when you're going to turn up and you need to like get in a good mood, like you got like 4 or 5 songs on your list. Like I'm starting here, and then the playlist can shuffle. But we're starting here. Like, what's your starting here song? Okay,
so basically, I'm gonna say I have different playlists for different social events. So. Well, I wouldn't even say different social events, but if I'm going to work out, I have a playlist.
Okay.
If I'm going to a social gathering, I'm I'll say I'll go back and forth between playlists.
Okay.
Now my working out playlist will consist of some Sada Baby. Okay. Like
that's a Detroit rapper, I feel like.
He's somewhere from down south. I don't know.
Oh, from the south. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know exactly where he's from, but he's from somewhere down south.
Okay.
So I love me some Sada Baby.
I heard the name. I can't tell you one song, but that doesn't mean anything because I'm not
like a LLYG Mister. Like I will play something like that. Okay. Y'all can go and Google that. And I'll play some like Machete, like by Sada Baby, you know.
Okay.
I'll even play some. Basically, I like to get ratchet or
to work out. Okay.
I like to get ratchet or I like to go down south. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We love the south over here.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, I actually can't do too many. There's not too many LA vibe kind of song, because one thing I'm realizing with having friends from like outside of I guess California, is that our California music or our West Side music, it's like to us we hear it as fast, but like to an outsider it's slow. And I think that I've heard that perspective so many times that when I listen to it now, when I listen to like LA music, I like chill out now, because it's like, okay,
what's LA for you? Janae, her sister, like who's LA for you?
I mean, Janae is not no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is LA for me?
I would say.
Are you talking about rap?
I would say like some underground, some like underground LA music, like let's say like some RJ, like some RJ or some Problem or some like what's the new school one that I've been listening to, some Kaylin for real, or you know that's like LA.
No. Okay. I'm sure my daughter would, but yeah, I don't.
Yeah, so that's like LA vibes that, you know, I don't know, I'll turn up to it maybe on the way to a club, but not to work out. You know, so like I have different.
If you're going, let's say you're going to brunch. Because like for me, it would be going to my comedy show. If you're going to brunch, what is your?
If I'm going to brunch, it's more so like a Cleo Soul.
Okay.
It's more so like something that doesn't give me anxiety, because I struggle with that. So you know, I especially, well, I'm kind of on a 3-week detox right now from smoking, but I'm definitely going to smoke before going to a brunch. And I do not want anything to enhance that anxiety, because the smoke already does. So we're definitely going to keep it on our maybe feel good playlist. Like I have a feel good music playlist. And okay, so like some of the things on there I would say is like Toro y Moi. Like, okay, so they're kind of like I don't want to say alternative, but it's kind of like a mix between alternative and like electronic and like R&B.
Is it up tempo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like dun 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 dun.
I feel like I've heard one of them songs. What's the name of the group?
Toro y Moi.
I'm gonna look on my playlist later.
Yeah.
My phone is off because it keeps messing up the recording, but yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at that.
I love them.
Okay, so
I also love Thundercat, and I also love Piri and Tommy. Okay, yes.
I don't know Piri and Tommy, but I know Thundercat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my favorite song, at least for last year when I was going to my comedy show, was Annie Charge It. She's a rapper, an African rapper from the UK.
Okay.
The guitars on that, like that's how the beat starts.
That sounds familiar.
Flow. I played it for y'all, I'm sure.
Okay.
Well, I haven't really seen you like that.
I know.
But it's on my IG. I got tons of music on my IG.
Yeah.
So you probably
have to show me that one.
Yeah, you probably just seen it in a post.
Yeah,
that's
probably.
That sounds familiar. But yeah, like I like that, and then I like Lila IK, that's a Jamaican reggae artist.
Oh.
Protege In Bloom.
Mm-hmm.
Like that has like a old school sound with like a reggae dub vibe.
Okay.
And so it was
You're gonna have to show me that one.
Yeah, that one sounds good too.
Yeah.
So her vocals sound great. And then he kind of sounds like the son of like Damien Jr. Gong Marley, like just to understand his vibe, how he flows.
I like Damien too.
Yeah. So like they're like descendants of that kind of reggae.
Nice.
So but they're taking it to another level. So like those two songs became like my two favorite songs to ride out to. And then let me see, what would be in America? Because I'm giving UK and Jamaica. Let's give America. Who would I play? Like I like indie artist Amaria. She's from LA.
I love Amaria. Yeah. Oh my God, I love her.
She's got like, so I like Twilight or The Moon. Like I might play one of those records.
Okay.
Just to like.
Oh, does she have a new album? Because those
are probably old.
Okay. Because I'm like, I don't think that was on any one of her new albums.
I don't think so. I literally will let Pandora, or I actually like Amazon Music to introduce me to new indie artists.
Okay. I never used Amazon Music.
They are great for indie artists. Like you put in something, like you'll put in like, let's say I put in Duran Bernard one time. And they play like 5 or 6 songs. I was like, oh, and that doesn't usually happen. Like if I put on Pandora or something else. That was fun.
I usually do Apple Music.
I know I'm cheap.
And I like Apple Music. I usually like they keep whatever vibe you already got going. And I usually find some stuff on there too. But I'm gonna be honest, I actually find a lot of my songs through dancers that I'll follow on Instagram.
Oh, yes.
Dancers I'll follow on Instagram. Yeah. I'll go, if I like a song, I'll add it. And then what I'll do is I'll go to that artist on Apple Music and I'll do further exploration. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's just unlimited at that point, you know?
Is Apple like Tidal? So Tidal used to tell you like the artist's top 10 songs right at the moment.
Oh, like I thought you meant if they're owned by or
no. I meant like in terms of like referring songs. Yeah. Like you go to an artist and they'll tell you like, here are their top played songs of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, some artists that are more, I guess, famous than others have the essentials. So they'll have like, let's say, I don't know why the first person that popped up in my head was R. Kelly. They'll have like, Kendrick Lamar essentials.
Like just songs you should know from this artist.
Yeah. They have that, but they also have like top songs. They also have the essential albums. They have, they actually, I think that Apple Music is better than if that's all that Tidal offers.
Oh, I don't even remember because I have a long story when it comes to Tidal. I haven't used it in years, but yeah, that's how it was. And what I loved about Tidal, which I think Instagram or something is introducing it now, is that when you selected a song and used it for your story or something like that, the record, it would spin like a record. Oh! And since I'm an 80s baby, I just love anything that like reminds me of the.
I always wanted one of those, records. Like the old school spin records. Yeah.
Yeah, so I remember big records. I remember 45s.
Yes. I think I used to have like one of those old. Well, because I'm a '90s baby. I'm not the late '90s. Okay, we're different. I'm early '90s, and we actually grew up on the CD players.
Right.
Like we actually grew up not having phones. Let's put that out there. Yes, we actually had to make up things to play growing up. We didn't have the internet like that.
You ain't that old. Stop the cab. You talking about we had to make up things to play.
No, I'm serious. I'm dead ass serious. Like I am. But like we were in the generation that was in between.
I know, but cell phones was out by 1998, 99.
But I was before that.
I know, but I'm saying you was 10, respectfully. You was not.
I was probably 13.
25.
I was probably 13.
Okay.
But back in my day, like we didn't have cell phones until we were in ninth grade. Like
right, but I'm saying like when I was a kid, there really was no cell phones. Like, and then we had the big ones. Like
my mom still had that one.
Yeah,
my mom still had it.
And people had car phones. Respectfully,
yes.
we're not the same. I'm like, yeah, we didn't have cell phones when I was 12.
Okay, but look, the generation after me, they didn't know about none of that.
That's true.
They didn't. At least we were exposed.
Right.
Like. We came in right when the internet was popping, like right when it was transitioning into like social media. Yeah, we were at that transition period. So we experienced what the generation before us experienced, you guys,
right? That's true.
And then we experienced what like the new generation experienced. So like we're that generation that is in the middle, so we understand. We have like
because you're like basically the baby. I'm the oldest millennial, and you're like a baby millennial.
Yes.
The younger.
Yeah. That's so crazy how the different generations, like how it really affected how our adulthood.
For sure.
Was, yeah. Like
even social, like I asked my daughter, I'm like, okay, you're in LA. You're literally driving through the streets that Kendrick is rapping about. Like, how do you feel? Like, are you excited? And she's like, eh. And I'm like, in my day, it would be like, oh my God, Kendrick's my cousin. Because like, really? First of all, living in Nashville, Tennessee, where Oprah daddy had a barbershop.
Okay, I think it's different down south.
Everybody used to say that Oprah was their cousin. Because we didn't have nothing better to do than
I don't think that's a generational thing. I think that is a locational thing.
You think so?
I think
it was
so.
A small town.
I think so.
But having a rapper, like, so when I was in okay, so I'm not saying I'm special, but I'm saying when I'm in the city, the music is popping. Okay, so walk with me. I moved to Florida in like 97, and by 98, Trick and Trina had popped off.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm responsible.
And that's when we came about.
Right.
Is when we grew up on Trina.
Right.
Like that's yeah.
Because that would be your middle school, right? Or something like that?
I was
finishing high school.
Well, like elementary, middle for us. Yeah.
So like I remember like how cool it was to be like connected to Miami because of Trick and Trina. Like it just was like a thing. Like and then I lived in Atlanta during the Lean With It, Rock With It era, the Walk It Out era.
Hey.
When Soulja Boy first started to tell him.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying I'm responsible. I'm just saying when I'm in your city, shit happens. Trends change. Now I'm in LA, look at Kendrick.
Look.
You're welcome, LA.
Look,
that's because of me.
For me, that's the house party days. Okay, we was in them house parties like Soulja Boy, watch it. Oh, yes, we was in them house parties. Okay, look, anybody that's from LA, they know about them Ladera Heights house parties. They know about View Park house parties. Like,
was y'all trying to function, or is that later?
That was the function.
But we out here trying to function and what was that? The little handicap mimicking dance?
Oh yeah. The Jackrabbit. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All of that.
We was like, okay, so let me tell y'all, back I guess in the millennial age, okay? In the millennial age in the early 90s, we used to go to parties and we used to actually dance. Okay,
yeah.
We used to actually I don't know if it was respectful because we used to be bumping and grinding. Like it might as well be a fucking orgy in that bitch. like when I'm telling you,
really, because everybody's clothes is on and y'all just bumping and grinding. But
but I'm telling you, they used to bring chairs. Like they used to bring chairs, and I mean, we used to dance. These people, these
there were
kids,
no phones back then. We could be a little more free.
Barely had phones. Well, for us, we barely had phones. It was definitely parental control on there, but
no, but I mean like in the 2010s and stuff, were you worried about being at a party and someone recording you and posting you? Like,
No.
Where were they going to post you? Yeah.
Right. This is true. Yeah.
You might have a thing that goes around school or something like
that.
Yeah. Your picture with your titties out or something that was happening, but like, not like now.
Not like now.
Like, I literally have to tell my daughter, like, every text you send can be screenshot.
Yeah.
Every voice note can be saved.
Yeah.
Please text carefully. Mm-hmm. And she's like, "You right, because we be screenshotting each other." I'm like, exactly. Mm-hmm. So all your friends that screenshot and send you, they could be screenshotting the same.
That's a good point.
That's a good point. That group chat out to other people. Like, please know that.
Yeah, no, that's true. And
I don't think we had to worry about that. We had three.
We
had three-way.
We had three-way.
I was on my three-way shit, bro.
Yes.
Because who is your girlfriend?
Yes.
And set your ass up because your other girlfriend was on three-way and you didn't know.
Well, I don't know. They might do that these days
you
too.
Didn't know. But I said that's all we had. It wasn't no text messages.
Yeah.
Screenshot and this and he in my DMs, and we didn't have that.
Do you think that this generation now stays on the phone like till the sun comes up and still gotta go to school the next day? Like, do you think that
they probably do a little bit, but not the same?
Yeah, because I'm like, we was going overboard.
We was talking.
You sleep?
Yeah.
There was the what is that? I'm sprung.
Oh,
and she got me doing things I never do. If you ain't, then I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a cute little crush song.
Yes.
When did that come out? I'm trying to remember. Was that law school for me?
So that was like 2010, like 2010, 2009. I said 2009. 2009. That was like 2010, 2009.
Okay.
I said 209.
Right. Like, I know it's old, but I can't remember if it was like when I finished law school or before law school.
But okay, did you hear Trina's 5 foot stand at no, she was like stand at 5'2", brown eyes. It was dang. My two best friends showed me the song. I swear, the first time that they showed me the song, I was hooked. It was another crush
it's like
song.
Old Trina.
Old Trina.
Yeah, I did listen to some old Trick. Trick was nasty.
They to the test. Picture me between your thighs.
Okay.
I'm kissing you. And then
see, don't you know like she flirting with y'all right now? That's what I'm talking about. That's how she be looking at everybody. I just wanted that on record. That's how she be looking and talking to everybody.
I can't, but I can't believe it.
On Tuesday.
And believe it or not, I didn't even have no prom date, like, because mine backed out at the last minute. But we're not gonna get into that.
I'm like, how did you get there? Okay, release. This is the safe space.
We releasing. Okay. No, but
I can't even think about music questions now. Do you?
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, okay. One more important question. Okay, so I don't like to have people will say, "Oh, that's my favorite song," but we can't talk about your favorite song unless you have a favorite part of the song. There's got to be a part of the song that did it for you, that got you to that song. And so I have multiple favorite parts of multiple songs.
This is true.
So
I'll have to say my favorite, I will always say, even actually on my Instagram profile is my song on there too. Beautiful by Snoop Dogg and Pharrell.
You know what? I'm thinking it's going to be some R&B. That's a good song though.
I mean, it's low key. Yeah. It's like low key R&B, but beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. I think the part where he was like, it's Snoop, Snoop. Wait, hold on. I think it's the part where it's hold on. I was premature with that. It's the camera. It's the camera. I'm losing it. I got a blank thought.
But you got a favorite part in that song.
Get into it. With the play with the long hair with your big fat booty. I was the one you went to school with. I think it was that part.
Okay.
I think it was that part. Yeah.
It's just hard to take you seriously because like all the songs that we love, I'm like Snoop Dogg, beautiful. Okay. I expect it.
It's so hard.
That's what you do.
It's so hard to answer.
Of course. Because now I'm getting stuck trying to think of.
Right.
Okay. So right now, it's not necessarily my favorite song, but there's a song that I like called "Terms and Conditions" by Benji. And there's a part where he like takes a breath in the song. And I remember I was having a really bad day. And I was like, like, let me take a breath with the song.
Yeah.
And he keeps singing, and I'm like, this is what music is supposed to do. Give you those moments of just like peace. Or vulnerability, or make you actually cry. Because the artist says something and you're just like, oh my God, I know exactly what they're talking about. So yeah, that's a music moment for me that like I had last summer where I was just like, ooh.
Dang, I just had so many moments like that. It's just hard to pinpoint.
Yeah.
See, and when I can't resort to like specific lyrics, I resort to the energy of the song.
Yeah.
And so when I think, because I'm like on the spot right now and I can't really, because there are a lot of songs like that where the lyrics itself just kind of like, stands out to me, but I can't think of it right now. But what I can think of is a song that the energy and the vibe of the song stuck out so much to me that I think since a little girl, that's why I love the song, is because of, I guess, the nostalgic feeling that it emotes. But I will say Wayne Wonder. Somebody, she is a beauty, very special, really and truly, take good care of me. Yeah, I'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I can't think of something right now. Like,
it's cool. We're just vibing.
But I will say, Ye Ali, Oh Woman, you would love that one.
Okay.
Ye Ali.
I need to listen to more Ye Ali because you put me on him years ago, and I feel like I listened to what you sent me, and then I didn't do a real deep dive. So I got.
Oh, his father is a poet, and basically that song, he has his father like basically sang a poem that he wrote about his wife. Ye Ali's mother. And oh my God, like now that I want that kind of love,
Okay.
But it's also a sexy song. So it's definitely on the playlist, but that's a song that you have to be passionate about that person.
Okay.
Yeah. But Oh Woman by Ye Ali, I would say I love the beginning poem in that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So is there anything else you want to share with people? We spent some time talking about music of like, because we're definitely going to have to talk again.
Oh, for sure.
We can talk about music, astrology, relationships.
I love me some deep talks. I love deep talks. Today it was musical, but always love the spiritual aspect of life.
Right.
But
anything you're working on? Any businesses you want to talk about?
I mean, I am, like I said, I am a creative. I actually came from my dad's house, and so I didn't bring any of my jewelry. But what I did bring was the jewelry that I had already at my dad's house that I had made years ago. And so this
Ooh.
is it, and even in the back. In the back, I don't know if you can see, but
you can.
yeah. What am I doing?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much I'm still in my career right now.
Right.
And so
Because there is real life with real bills.
right. So that's kind of like the stage we're at right now, but eventually something will transpire and come into fruition for sure. Like I done try, y'all. It's been a whole journey of trying to start businesses. I get my hands in everything. Like just Illiana here, just a spiritual being existing on this ugly planet.
Oh no!
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Mother Earth is so beautiful.
Yeah.
We just treat it wrong, then it looks how it does. But I just want to say thank you, God, because I always say that about 10 times a day. Okay, so I'm thanking God, okay, for being here and also for bringing you into my life, because I feel like you played a part in really motivating me to really go for
Thank you.
A lot of things. Like I admire your boldness.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's one thing that whenever I think about Ayodele, like I think about boldness. Okay.
That's why it's hard and depressing when I don't feel that way. It's so sad that us feel like,
and that's why we had to get you out of that. Yes.
Take my breaths.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So another reason Illiana is here is because she heard the draft of my very first episode. So I thought
and fell in love at the first episode. I was like, oh, you gotta put that.
You. She was like, you got it. Go to the studio, you can do it. And sometimes you need that encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to thank you, because like I'm a Scorpio, so I was like, why don't I even share? Because we don't be sharing.
It's the connection.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I felt safe enough to share, and I appreciate you encouraging me. And like I said, we have lots of conversations to have.
Yes.
But we're doing a lot. So we're gonna wrap it up.
Yes.
But would you like to tell people where they can find you publicly?
Oh, sure. You can find me. I'm mostly on Instagram. That is Illiana SD, ILLIANA SD. No, it's not Illiana's D. I don't have a dick. Okay. Sometimes I wish I did. But yes, that's where you can find me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this
me too.
Episode. Yeah.
We're pushing through. We are pushing through.
And I hope that we encourage them to open their minds to different kind of genres too.
That's true.
And different artists too.
Yes, because I knew that you were gonna have a bunch of indie artists on your list. So
yes. You probably didn't think drum and bass and electronic though.
I'm not here to judge.
Yes.
But this was fun.
This was fun.
And we said we're gonna do the verses again.
We got
to figure out how to do it without getting kicked off.
I know.
Instagram deleted our lives so fast, it was disrespectful. And we was having fun.
So much fun. So much fun.
And the audience was engaged.
No, for real.
We had the comments going, okay?
No, everybody was waiting for that.
Yeah.
We posted it up. Everybody was like, when is it starting?
We literally had an audience for our sex battle.
Because I think that we're known in the African dance community to have this sensuality, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know, but they were looking forward to it more than most.
And we entertained.
We definitely did.
I definitely had narratives around each story time.
She had a whole damn narrative. I was like, let's just play this shit.
No, bro, y'all need to set up. I had to set up the song, okay? And so I had to tell a story every time I said the song.
Maybe that's why you supposedly won.
The hate is there.
Supposedly.
I should have that. I don't even know if I have the song saved, but we should put the song side by side and let y'all revote.
We should.
Competitive.
Like that Aries mode.
This is not about being competitive because I already won. But
okay,
we could put the song side by
side. We need to do like a artist, the artists that are well known. Yeah, indie artists.
We should do a 100% indie.
We should
sex battle, so that way we can't get kicked off.
This is true.
Y'all want the exposure anyway, right?
Yes,
y'all ain't gonna cancel the live.
Okay.
But yeah, we should do that.
We should, and we will.
Okay. Period.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, thank you for watching this episode of MILF Ministry, which we don't even know what the name will be. But thanks y'all for watching.
Yes, thank you guys.
And you guys can find me at MILF Ministry. I don't even know if I said that last video, but yes, you guys can find me at MILF Ministry. All right, we're signing off again.